Midnight, Mumbai. Arjun boarded the train, relieved to find an empty compartment. He settled into a corner seat, the rhythmic clatter of the train lulling him. Across from him, an old woman sat silently, her gaze fixed on him. He tried to ignore her, focusing on the cityscape flashing by. But her unwavering stare was unnerving. Her eyes, dark and deep-set, seemed to hold ancient secrets. A shiver ran down Arjun's spine, a prickle of unease settling in his gut. The train rattled on, the silence in the compartment broken only by the rhythmic sway of the carriage. Arjun shifted in his seat, trying to find a comfortable position away from the woman's intense gaze. Each time he looked up, her eyes were still on him, unwavering, unblinking. Her silence was unnerving. He considered moving to another compartment, but the thought of walking past her filled him with dread. What if she spoke? What if she followed? The lights in the compartment flickered, plunging them into momentary darkness. When they sputtered back on, the old woman was closer, her wrinkled face inches from his. Arjun recoiled, his heart pounding in his chest. He scrambled back, moving to another seat, putting as much distance between them as possible. But her gaze followed him, a tangible weight pressing down on him. "Do you need help?" Arjun stammered, his voice trembling. The old woman tilted her head, a low growl emanating from her throat. The hair on the back of his neck stood on end. This was no ordinary woman. The lights went out completely, plunging the compartment into absolute darkness. Screams echoed from other carriages. Arjun fumbled for his phone, the faint light revealing shadowy figures gathering at the edges of the compartment. He turned back to where the old woman had been, but she was gone. Panic seized him. The train screeched to a halt, throwing him off balance. He stumbled out onto the tracks, finding himself in a desolate, unfamiliar landscape. He ran until he collapsed, gasping for breath. When he opened his eyes, he was back on the platform of his original station. The familiar sights and sounds washed over him, leaving him disoriented. Had it all been a dream? He boarded a train, the memory of the old woman's eyes lingering in the darkness. The midnight train had played its trick, leaving him forever questioning the line between reality and nightmare.